Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. Bit solo now on Better Than Vanilla. Not played it before. We'll see how it pans out. Chanaris. I would pop back onto the server I was on this morning, but it's been full since 6 AM this morning, right through. So I don't think there's much chance of getting on it. So this is a vanilla-esque experience that we'll be having. If it works. At the moment it's not even loading. Be right back a second, guys. Welcome back, sorry about that. If it loads. There we go. At last it's got me in. Right, where should we probe? Cammy's good. What do we spawn with? A shit knife, water bottle, some food, a bandage, and a spawn knife. Bandage there, water there. Okay, do we get a map? We do. Not sure it's better than vanilla so far. Not good FPS on it. It's obviously running expansion stuff because I've got the map at the top. Is it an expansion map? No, it's the LB Master. Okay. Hope everyone's alright out there on a Saturday. Second stream of the day, guys. Second stream of the day. Do we have anything that we're going to do? I don't know is the answer to that. Let's see what happens. I don't care about all those, but I do care about these. Don't want... take a scope. Don't want that. Get rid of that shite. Another combat scope. You never know, it might be useful. Might need to rip them up at some point to make rope. Another scopes. Oh, is it all scopes, is it? Is there a trader on here? Nope, don't need that many scopes in. Take a flashbang. Come on. New pair of boots, will I have them? Take an ATOG over a combat scope. I need to lose these lot once we get through the last one. Nothing there I want. No. Right then, time to lose the Zeds. Hi Elk, it's going well, thank you. How are you? I'm running a US server as a solo tonight. Tonight UK time, obviously. I want his body armour. Bergen. There's a US server called Better Than Vanilla. I'll always ask if I remember. It's okay. I was on a different US server this morning, but it's been full all day. And I'm not spending hours queuing to get onto the server. So we'll just have a run on this as a solo. See what happens. Okay, time to bandage. Lots of nails, that's always good to see. Rucksack. Anything interesting? Flag. Seeing a flag never makes me happy. That probably means it's full-size flag kit on here. Well, not necessarily a problem. Let's carry on our merry little way. No auto run. So we're just going to try and gear up basically to start with. Dig up worms on a concrete floor. That's clever. So you can have groups. We got a Discord, okay. So yeah, we're going to push out to military here. Grab some gear. And then start pushing our way town to town, village to village, and see how we get on. There's a Z. We've got a lot of Zs here. I need to pick them out one by one. I want your rucksack, mate. Come to me. Come on. Well, I don't want your rucksack, but you might have other stuff on you that's worth having. Yep, you have food. I'll get rid of those black gloves, put on those, they're better camouflage. That will turn into a rope. You might need a fish en route. Get rid of those gloves, not needed. Cut that up. I don't want an armband. Rags. 6 stack of them. Good. Bit of food. Scope. And scope. Don't know why we got a box of nails, but we have. And there. Okay. Right, let's see now if we can get a gun. Maybe some key cards. They do have key cards on this server. Okay, a little bit custom here because of the extra trees. Give me a little bit of cover. Not necessarily a bad thing. What we got in the way of a gun? Ah, excellent. A nice little 74. Pre-wrapped. Even better. Outlander pants I don't want. That doesn't mean I don't want the rags from them. That's my rope sorted. More ammo for the gun, that's good. Just moving from building to building, grabbing resources, or tent to tent, sorry, grabbing resources as we go. My favourite loot spot, this camp. As a freshie, this is the place to go for me. These are a little feisty, these ones, aren't they? That one on, it's better quality, more slots, and it has the added effect, because it's DayZ, of being bulletproof. Right, come to me, Mr. Zombie. that on until we find something better. Take some 76239 and a bit more. The adventure continues. I hear you, Mr. Zombie. Get on the cart. Take the hatchet. Sharpening stone. Too much gear on this server. I suppose I'm used to playing mine where it's a lack of loot. Ah, that's a working car. Hi, Paul. What we got there? We've got a floaty wheel. Joy. Right then, let's get into a bush and get my mag loaded on the AK. And then work out where's next in this little bimble. We'll get a piece of rope ready in case we do need to cook or catch fish. Ready to go. We'll move our emergency food that we've gathered so far up to there. We'll put ammunition over here. We'll put magazines here. Right then, where next? So it's running vanilla, I'm guessing that's a gas zone, so forget that. We need a well next, realistically. So we'll RV that. Let's go get some water. Don't know how safe this water is, so we'll pour it away. And we'll move across, fill the water bottle, and search for some other supplies. This is pretty much my standard loot run. Actually, we can move the axe onto there. No, it's custom axe. Okay, so it won't allow me to do that. That's a shame. That's alright. What time is the time on the server? Yes, it's 3 AM. 3 PM. Okay. Double. And now we're going to move across to this town. Fill up our water bottle. Try and get some more food, maybe some meds. Then we'll need to go armour hunting. I might need a fire as well because of the weather. Dry our clothes out. Shannara's in the rain. Joy. So we're running on a better than vanilla server. They have 3 of them. This is the first person one. The other 2 are both third person and first person. I don't play third-person servers. I don't overly play third-person games. It's not me. So if you're playing multiplayer games at a third person and you're playing in first, you've got a disadvantage because people can see around corners and you can't. But I come from a generation of where every game was first person, so it was less to render. So I never really got used to the console world of third person gaming. So it's never been me. I like to see everything through my eyes, not the eyes of behind me. But that being said, when I play a MMO, I'm happy to play it third person. But that just feels different. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's a top down from behind view and it's smaller characters. I can always get my head around that. So it will be probably a couple of hours stream tonight. Then I'll set my alarm and I'll be up early in the morning to stream early again. Weekends streaming from like 5 or 4:30 in the morning till 10 is far better numbers wise than it ever is streaming in the evenings for whatever reason. But that doesn't mean I want to not stream in the evening. So my aim is going forward when I can to stream in the morning, break through the day, and then stream again in the evening. So we're on the morning stream at the moment. Sorry, we're not. We're on the evening stream at the moment. Mixing all my days up and times. The joys of being old. And then tomorrow we'll do the same. Stream first thing, break through the day, put a little bit of work in the afternoon, and then early evening do a couple of hours stream. And then through the week we'll stream evenings as per normal, but probably on GoblinZ, and then not on GoblinZ at weekends. Really dependent on when Chuckles is about. He's working nights now for a while, so mornings is when I'm more likely to be able to game with him. So GoblinZ will fulfill a place, and weekends will do other servers, basically. Something that's a bit more punchy, or something like this that's closer to vanilla, though it doesn't feel close to vanilla at the moment. They describe themselves as the better vanilla. I'm not sure it is vanilla. It feels very modded PvP. Yeah, I'm getting cold and wet, but that's the closest to vanilla I've got so far. Or maybe I'm just getting better at the game. Who knows? As my main at the moment, I'm playing a US server with Chuckles. It wiped yesterday. This morning when I came on at 4:35 AM, it was about 20 people on. By 6 AM it was full to 100 and it stayed there ever since. So the chance of getting... I'm not going to sit in a queue just to stream and die all the time. Whereas tomorrow morning hopefully Chuckles will be about and we can run again on it. And we do need water. The RV is set for the well. As per normal, we'll always take food with us. And I'm not saying we'll base build on here, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to gather some resources. 527 mag. just going to move round the Zeds. So morning UK time, I'm streaming from about 5 AM till about 10 PM. Sorry, 10 AM. About. Depending on what time I wake up at weekends and how I feel. But we'll still stream evenings and other times. We just add the mornings to it. Do the hunting shot, might get a rifle out of it. Flag. We'll take the flag. I'm not saying we'll build a flagpole, but you never know. Right, where next? Next natural run is Zen for the military. Staying clear of the zombies, obviously. We don't need them that hassle in our lives. Let me just finish my coffee off. So I streaming this morning. I was streaming to I think I got maximum I got up to was 25 people watching me. Last weekend 187, the weekend before 45, whereas my normal averages are between, well, now 4, but between 5 and 10. So I'm getting a lot higher averages by streaming early, picking up the US market, than I do UK time. So I want to still obviously stream for you guys. But I also need to be streaming at other times to pick up that other marketplace to grow the channel. You know, I'm a DayZ streamer. I try other games, but it just isn't me. So maybe at some point we'll do a bit of Reforger, because that is DayZ, or Armour 2 with the DayZ mod on. So we could do that, because it still fits into the world. But I'm a DayZ streamer. Listen, all these other games I own, I play a little bit of them. You know, at the moment I'm working through I'm working through Kingdom 2 Crowns. That's not a streamable game. Green Mountain. Need my bloods to go up. Might need to have a fire, you know. That sounds good. Okay, thanks, Paul. It's always difficult. You don't want to alienate some people, but at the same time, if you want to grow the channel, which I do, I've got to start tapping into new resources. I've decided this year, rather than take like 2 weeks leave, take a week here and a week there, so I can fit in streaming mornings for a week. as I push for it. Well, arguably as I push for 1,000 this year. I don't think I'll hit 1,000 this year, but it won't stop me pushing for it. Okay, about to get a server restart. Coming into here from a different angle than I'm used to. Doors are closed, which is good. Be a medical tent there, so they have made it somewhat custom. 76239, we'll take that. Bit more ammo for this gap. Don't want the cap. I know you're cold, Goblin. Let's get out of there. Loot's a bit shit here, isn't it? That's open. Then after the restart, we're going to need a fire somewhere. Warm ourselves up. Food's not overly needed, but a fire certainly will be. Hi, Cheese. Just saying that after the restart, we'll get a fire on. We've got a restart in now. It's about to happen. Hoping it will go back to daylight on here. I found a chill server and think you should try it, man. Okay, what's the name of it? As long as it's not pretty yellow weapons and dinosaurs, I'll give it a go. But what's the name of it? Pop the name in chat and I'll look it up on Battle Matrix. More than happy to give a server a go. Always happy to give a go on a server. You know, I enjoy DayZ, so solo runs on servers that I'm not invested in, I quite enjoy. Just not all the time. Right, we are there. Good. That's where I want to be. I don't do aliens, I don't do dinosaurs. I don't do multicoloured weapons. Don't do 3PP. Apart from that, I'm pretty open to most servers. Don't overly do adventures that involve human sacrifice. So I'm just scanning at distance to see if I can see any built structures before we push in. And the same down here, because people do live in this valley sometimes. Inside the dam. Good place to live if you can. And if you're building a custom server here, covering this over and turning it into a rock formation works really well. Like literally moving the dam along just slightly, and you've got a big area there that you can turn into something. And not overly difficult to do. Place is open. I wish those opened up. It's something they missed out on, I think. Swan down there on the right. Down there. One of the Easter eggs. These gates have been opened. Somebody's operating in this area. CR mag. Oh, that door's open as well. And a restart. Okay, you just wait for the restart to come up, guys. Wait for this server to come back up and shall continue. As I said, we need a fire next. I'll find some of the house out on its own with a nice little fire and eat some food, dry out a bit. Hopefully it'll be morning when we come back on the server, in which case everything will become all right. connected. Excellent. That's that done. I like the loading screen. That's quite nice. Nice ghillie soup. Yeah. No, but it's reduced it back to 13:19. So they start the server at lunchtime. Weird. Okay. Each their own, I suppose. Right, food. Hi, Restless. Playing a US server. Better than vanilla. Doing a run solo. Got all the normal stuff, key cards, keys, king of the hill, base building. So I expect it's vanilla base building. And we've picked up some various bits and pieces. We're after a better bang stick, that's what we're after. Could do with a helmet and could do with some armour. But apart from that, we're okay. Before restart, I thought we were on the trail of someone because all the doors were open that wouldn't normally be open. And after I killed someone this morning on Loaded, I got the thirst for it. Not searching that place, not worth it. But what I'm after, we're not staying on this server, so this is pure and simply a run. So we're more likely to get what we need out of Mishkino. Deer. A lot of zombies on here and they're quite punchy. Where are we? We are there. We need to move. My old home at the damn F-35 didn't last long. Yeah. We need to hit Mishkino Mill there. Nah. The dam is too easy to spot, isn't it? That's the trouble. And it's a route that people take to cross the river. You've been better off moving back slightly and living in the gorge, because people never think about the gorge. And then anyone running over at night would have run right over your head. Not a problem. That's vanilla, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. It's very weird that we both came from F-35 and ended up where we do. .300 Winchester Magnum. That's what my dad used to use in his hunting rifle. And that was the last bit from one of the gas canisters in a fire barrel. 50-50 chance of one of yours are cookies. Yeah, there's a good chance it's one of mine or cookies. Very good chance. Yeah, sorry. Not sorry. You know what that means, don't you guys? Right, where were we? Ah, fuck it. Didn't want them, did I? Yes, we're going to attempt to break in. I'm not sure we can break in from here. No. Concrete. That's their way in. Alright, gonna play with the helicopter. So we can't get into that base, such a shame. Too well built. Bastards. Hello, Mr. Hazombie. I know you can see me. Come on, I'm not invested in their server, can't you? We got some 308 Winnie. Oh, that's 308 Winchester Magnum? Yeah. Huh. Oh well. Bin that off. VMC next, guys. Right. That's running on 76254. Good. Got anything else that's 556 in here? 762, 308, throwaway, 762. Don't need the nails, silly goblin. Don't need the hammer. Okay. But 5.45, we've got a few, haven't we? 9. Okay. Get that mag reloaded. Good one. See you. VMC. Now, if we're right, we should be able to. One of these industrial buildings, you can look right into it from. So we might try something different. I might try, because we need better armour. Ah, push VMC. If we die, we die. It's not like we're going to live here forever, is it, on this server? Let's go. So it's just a simple run tonight. Run till we die, or 2 hours, and at that point the stream will finish. Basically, just to come on and do a little bit, and then I'll be getting up at early o'clock in the morning to hopefully run with Chuckles on Loaded when there's less than 100 people with 50 in the queue. I'm also sort of tempted to maybe play some Kingdom on a Saturday night, maybe on stream. Oh, they've got bloody achievements on here. I hate the achievement mod. I detest it. Really do. No great fan. Because we could do some Kingdom at weekends. Now I've got my 7.1 speakers working. I don't need to have the headset on. It could be a really chilled stream. I can have it playing in virtual 7.1 in the house. or Stalker 2. Maybe I'll do a poll on YouTube and say what people like me to do as my non-DayZ stream, as and when, with some choices. Subsistence would be another one, but that's DayZ PvE basically. We did play some Atom Fall, but I just got bored of it. And I quite like the idea of Kingdom Come Deliverance too. The mods are just added in, I think, a sleeping bag mod. So you can build a tent, basically. You can, out in the wilderness, you can build a base. I quite like that idea. And I like the idea of playing it to the point we get to the point of having bows and being able to play the game with bows, crossbows and bows, and becoming sort of a hunter type character, not following the main story, but playing it my way. Being a bit of a rogue, moving town to town, getting up to mischief, robbing and stealing and killing people, living as a bandit in game, gambling, drinking, whoring. Does sound like the life for a goblin. Another heli crash. I need something with a scope. Yes. Where's my big boy scope? Is that a cross or a Z? It's a Z. Massive render distance for me at the moment. So that's another option, is a bit of Kingdom. I did enjoy it when I played it. Even though I found the sword fighting aspects of it quite difficult, which is why I need to get to a bow as quickly as possible. I'm not very good with a sword. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Not interested in what you've got to sell. Unless you've got food on you, in which case I'm very interested. No, told you I wasn't interested. But yeah, I wouldn't listen. Obviously we're pushing for the heli drop. Do with armour. I hear you, zombie. Okay, so it's a US helicopter. I know it's a Hind still. Thank God for that. There they go. Oh, that'll be buggered then. If someone's got an item of clothing. Seeing they describe themselves as better vanilla, I'm not sure this is better vanilla. It feels to me modded with real flags, but hey, what would I know? I hear shooting. Sleepy time. Got no normal 308, have we? Yes, we have. did it put that mag? Oh, 417. Okay. Waiting for our blood to go up so we can get out of here without fainting. Because we're about to faint, take the weapon off your hand so it doesn't fall out of your hand. There's a feint. Here we go. Knife, knife. We only need one rope. Don't need that. Knife. Heckler up there. Ammo there. Axe there. Right, water bottle. Sharpening stone. Water bottle there. Sharpening, get rid of that. Knife, 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 sharpening stone for emergency, magazines, ammo, only taking useful ammo with us. Food, silencer, don't need that. Don't really need that, but no, don't need that. 9mm, we don't care. Silencer, we don't care. Grenade, we don't care. What's that in? 7.62, we'll keep him there. We'll load that in case we pick up a 5.27. About to faint again, guys. There we go. Fainty time. We're coming round quicker now though. That's a plus point. Right, when we get out of this, I reckon we need to push hospital because we need bandages more than we need a firefight. But I really need my blood to go up. Otherwise we're just going to keep fainting and we'll end up fainting at the most inappropriate moments. Bush to bush. Extraction. Faint again. Weapon out of hand. Try and get somewhere with a little bit of cover. Lie down and wait for the faint. Here it comes. Bastard game. Here it comes. There we are. Not leaving, I'm just checking something. Quite quick coming round. Our bloods are pushing up, which is nice. Notice I'm not getting any diseases using bandages. So I'm looking for flags all the time as we're moving in. We're about to faint again. Just try and get into these bushes just forward of here. Take the weapon out of my hand. Lie down. Get that faint on. Somebody commit suicide. The cold's not helping us. Sleepy time. At some point we should do a run on a proper vanilla server, solo run. That's quite quick that time. We're getting there. So, there's some medical. Make use of the rain. Tetra, take that. Extract. My go-to house for survival. About to faint again. Don't really want to faint next to a road. If you're going to do it in a bush. We need food. Sleepy time. Right, guys, I think I'm going to end it there, guys. I will be back on early hours of the morning. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you've got a goblin in your